இரு. My dear friends in Christ Jesus, during this holy season of Lent, we have a special invitation to be Easter people. Easter is a word we would like to hear always on our spiritual journey. I'm pretty sure each one of us would be glad to remain always in this Easter joy. Nothing wrong in it. In fact, that is the prime aim of Lenten season 2. St. Francis de Sales, the spiritual doctor of the Church for ages, initiates every individual to remain steady, always looking, striving, and aspiring toward God, even though everything turns and changes around us. He points out the possibilities one can possess. He brings out his own experience to make it clear. He experienced the love of Christ in his life more intimately only after a long struggle. His fight against his fierce temper had a long process tamed by the meekness of Christ. He found the joy of humility and suggests every Christian to achieve the great goal of holiness. Today's first reading also gives us directives for this high goal. The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 2. Be holy, for I, the Lord your God, is holy. Holiness is achieved only when we dedicate ourselves in correcting and mending to a better life. The Gospel elaborates the 6 corporal works of mercy like feeding the hungry, giving drink to the thirsty, clothing the naked, giving shelter to the homeless, visiting the sick, and visiting the prisoners as the license to enter into the heavenly joy. The realization of one's state of life is relatively connected in the life of others. When I am content with the things I have, I forget hundreds of others who are deprived of it. I am happy. Is it enough to be an Easter person? How much have I availed myself for others? It can be a little thing, but how big it would be for others. The Gospel, according to Matthew chapter 25, verses 31 to 46, makes us to realize the need of others who are part of us. Not only in rejecting the need of someone, we can make them sad, but also in rejecting the person or avoiding the good to that person also can make them sad. When my neighbor is sad, how can I be a happy person? St. Francis de Sales realized that being short tempered, he himself is disturbed when he saw others being hurt by that. So he took the teaching of Jesus in Beatitudes. He surrendered himself in meekness and humility. So he polished himself from a rough stone to a shining diamond. The gospel acclamation today also joins in elevating us to be blessed people. Behold, now is very acceptable time. Behold, now is the day of salvation. So let us make ourselves worthy of hearing the joyful invitation. Come, you who are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Matthew 25:34.